Okay guys, it's another Hot Wheels wheel swap day. This is a Baja Blazer. It's a Chevy Bel Air, and it's called the Big Air Bel Air. So I knew nothing about the Bel Air other than that it was an old car from the 50s. It's like the prototypical car from the 1950s. It was in American graffiti and stuff like that. But a little research tells me it's a full-size car, and it was available for between 1950 to 1975, spanning 7 to 8 generations, depending if you lived in the U.S. or Canada. And what we're looking at is a Generation 2, which was sold between 55 and 57. And it had a couple engine options between 3.5 to 4.6 liters and inline sixes or V8 configurations. And one thing that stood out is this thing had drum brakes, which are death traps. They're just extremely dangerous, I think. I don't like drum brakes, but it was the 50s. So the reason why I know it's the 1956 is because it received a facelift where the grille spans the width of the front end, whereas their very original one had like a Ferrari-esque kind of grille that no one cared for, apparently. So, as with all Hot Wheels, I want to know what scale this is. The internet tells me that this model is 5,017 millimeters in the real world. So let me take my calipers here, zero this out. Ooh, we got this bar in the front, but I think it's too small anyways. I'm gonna go here from the headlight to the bumper, 72.5-ish. So if I take 5017 divided by 72.5, it's way off. It's like 170th scale, 169 scale. So it's really small. You know, the real car would be a lot bigger than this. But again, disclaimer, Hot Wheels never says they're to any scale at all. All they're trying to do is fit the width of those racetracks of theirs and put out an economical toy for everyone like you and I to purchase. Okay, so anyways, it's really hard to do a review of such a modified vehicle. Other than just quality-wise, it looks pretty good. I mean, these printing, the tampo prints are really nicely done. You got these little extra details of this light bar and the exhaust stacks here. Oh wait, maybe these are the shock stacks actually. Yeah, it's got some crazy off-road shocks here sticking out of the hood here. There's a power bulge here, some additional lighting for nighttime racing. And then the wheels themselves, they're mold-wise look pretty cool, but paint-wise they're pretty bad. Like the black doesn't run to the edges of the spokes, so seems pretty bad. Okay, well, anyways, taillights here, yeah, they're molded in, very nice. I think I can add a little paint to clean those up. I'm not really sure what these two bumps would be on the trunk. If anyone knows, please leave a comment. And then the bumpers does seem to be part of the base pan here, so maybe a little, I don't know, silver paint, although it is silver plastic. And then the top view here, the tampos are pretty nice. I gotta say though, I did pick this out of a bunch of the models at the toy store, so some of them did have some messed up graphics, but I think if you guys have been collecting Hot Wheels for a while, you should probably be used to that kind of thing, right? I don't think every Hot Wheels off the production line is in perfect shape. So, okay. Well, anyways, it's a really funky vehicle, and all the other 3D printings they've done have been for road vehicles, if I recall. So I thought it'd be interesting for me to design some off-road. I don't know if I want to go with the wheels I see in that photograph that we just looked at online, or if I'm going to just print out something really wacky, because I have so much room to work with here. So we shall see. Okay, and I made up some off-road wheels here, and increased the tire size over stock to fill in the fender gap a little bit. And then I added a little additional paint, a little silver and red here, a little silver there, some silver there, and then on the lights, the light bar and headlights, I added some silver as well. And a little silver on these little gauges here on the dashboard. So that was it. It wasn't too painful. Well, actually, it's really hard to keep this silver paint on this plastic. Nothing wants to stick to this plastic. It's really easy for the paint to chip off. So I had to paint that thing twice. But I found some info on a car called the Rivet Rooster, and I think that's the image I showed earlier. and it was originally built and raced by Larry Schwackafer, and this thing competed in a lot of different events. And according to a website called offroadextreme.com, it took home over 40 Class 6 wins in 5 Baja 1000 events and 9 points championships. I'm not sure what exactly all that means, but I just hear 40 Class 6 wins, and that means it's a pretty successful race car, I think. So anyways, it was a little different bit of a tangent for me to go with the off-road wheels, and but I think it's a pretty mean-looking Hot Wheels now. It looks really similar to the car picture that we see here in the back, so kind of like balloon tires, you know, on these small, I'm guessing they're like CNC, possibly cast aluminum wheels. Not really sure. Okay guys, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you around.